To open GarageBand, you can use one of two ways. You can go to Macintosh hard drive, type in GarageBand, and then click on the application. Or you can go down to the dock, click on the GarageBand icon. When it opens for the first time, you'll notice a welcome page. You can choose to click to play the welcome video, click on video tutorials from the website, or click on hands-on help. It also gives you the option of opening the window to the welcome page every time you open GarageBand. When creating a new project in GarageBand, you have several choices: piano, electronic guitar, voice, loops, keyboard collection, acoustic instruments, songwriting, and podcasts. You can also choose to learn to play the guitar or the piano through the lessons provided, or you can choose to go to the lesson store and download artists, and they'll teach you how to play either the guitar or the piano. You can also choose Magic GarageBand, which allows you to play along with a group. You can create your own ringtones and then go back to recent projects. So to create a new project, we're going to choose podcast, you give it a title, and then press create. You'll notice when you open your podcast, you have a podcast track, a male voice, a female voice, or jingles. So during your podcast track, you can choose to import audio, photos, or movies. So we're going to import some photos. And you just click and drag them in, and then you can choose how long you want them to be displayed for. And by sliding this left or right, you can choose to edit the time of your picture display. Then you can also choose your voice. You would press on the record button and then begin your podcast recording. These are science experiments and presentations that were presented for the science class. And then press stop recording. Then to go back, just slide that. And then you can also add music to the background. And then you just slide it over. And then to play it all together, you press your space bar. Okay, now you can choose to change or edit. And for example, go to and import another clip. sure they're all aligned from the beginning.
These are science experiments and presentations that were presented for the science class.
Okay, and that would be an example of how to create a podcast. And once you've created your podcast, if you click down here on podcast track, you can actually time and title, as well as provide URL titles, as well as the URL link. So that gives listeners an opportunity to look in other places. It also provides chapters by using the photos. When you're all done, you would share your podcast, either sending it to iTunes, or if you have a web page, you can send it to iWeb, or export to a disk, or burn to a CD. So those are some of your options when creating a podcast, and you have similar options when creating some of the other projects in GarageBand. So these are just some of the options that you have when using GarageBand, and I hope that you come up with some more to use GarageBand in your classroom.